latest prediction model and algo.py, algo class py. So इसमें मैंने एक चीज और डाली है, so it will help you out. एक थोड़ा हमारा जो क्लास का कॉन्सेप्ट था वो भी क्लियर हो जाएगा. So once everybody has imported this, please मुझे बता देना. Let me restart the content. इसमें मैंने इसमें we have a concept of creating our own modules. So इसमें आप use that as well. That I've created an algo class, that is another this file which you can see on my screen. I've created another file, Python file, जिसमें मैंने सारे जो हमारा machine learning का part होता है मैंने सब वो define किया है. So I'm using this this file as a module in my this one in my original code जहाँ पे मैंने data cleaning की है. So I'm not, see आप last में जाके देखोगे when you open it, see you'll find here that you'll see algo.knn algo. So you won't see that sklearn हम वहां से import कर रहे हैं, because मैंने इसको एक मॉड्यूल बनाया है, एक अलग कोड लिखा है, उसको मैंने मॉड्यूल बना के अपने करंट वर्किंग कोड में इंपोर्ट किया है, एंड देन आई एम यूजिंग दैट अनदर कोड इनटू माय करंट वर्किंग एरिया. सो वो चीज भी आपको क्लियर हो जाएगी. ज्यादा इन केस अगर जैसे हम बहुत फ्रीक्वेंट बनाते हैं, हमारा हर उसमें जरूरत पड़ती है. सॉरी. So in such kind of scenarios where you think that you always perform this kind of code, then you can create a separate code for that, और आप हम उसको हमेशा import करके and then you can just use it right away. So has everybody opened this Python code? This one. दोनों सेंड किए मैंने आपको. तो bring it in the same folder and यहाँ पे जाके search your folder where you have stored and then select the folder. आप उसी folder को select करना जहाँ पे आप store करेंगे. So this directory is important. If this is you're not able to do it, तो आपका कोड नहीं चलेगा. एंड उसी में अपना वो ट्रेन ऑन टेस्ट डेटा आप रखना. Anybody who has not gotten this code? I'll send you if you have not gotten. Rupa, yes, you shared me your code of जो आपने डेटा क्लीनिंग किया था, बट वो फाइल ओपन नहीं हो रही है. आपने जिप में भेजा है, बट उसके अंदर जो जिसमें आपने काम किया है, इट्स नॉट, आई एम नॉट एबल टू ओपन इट. तो मे बी आप IPY मतलब जुपिटर नोटबुक वाली फाइल शेयर कीजिए सिर्फ. बाकी डेटा सेट मेरे पास है ही. आपने जैसे शेयर किया वो दैट वाज अनरीडेबल फॉर्म. बाकी सबका हो गया था, आपका ओपन नहीं हो पाया था. यस, ये स्पाइडर में चलेगा. आप सी द पर्पस इज आप स्पाइडर पे भी थोड़ा करके देखिए. नो इस सी इट्स नेसेसरी की सी दीज टू प्लेटफॉर्म्स आर वेरी वाइडली यूज. तो हैंड जुपिटर का नाउ वी आर गुड टू गो. विल बी बैक टू जुपिटर, लेकिन आई वांट यू टू इंटरेक्ट विद स्पाइडर एज वेल. ऐसा ना हो कि कल को आप स्पाइडर आप यूज करना चाह रहे हो, एट सम पॉइंट यू हैव टू यूज स्पाइडर एंड आपको पता ही नहीं है उसमें कैसे काम करे. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव डन दिस कोड इन स्पाइडर. तो थोड़ा इंटरेक्टिव हो जाएगा, आपको पता चल जाएगा स्पाइडर में कैसे काम करते हैं. इट्स अप टू यू, देन यू कैन यूज ईदर. तो ये स्पाइडर में ओपन करना. Am I not audible? Rupa को मेरी voice नहीं जा रही है. Am I audible to all, or everybody is having the same issue? Is my voice audible? Yeah, then Rupa, you are. Just check them. Just check. ठीक है. So is everybody on the same page? Notebook, spider file. हाँ कर लो, but not mandatory. You install it better. If you do not, then it won't create any problem. Kite होता है, बस थोड़े आपके जो suggestions होते हैं ना, वो आ जाते हैं उससे. You can install it. There is no harm. It will give you suggestions. आपकी ऑटो कंप्लीशन अच्छे से हो जाएगी. आपको सजेशंस मिल जाएंगे अगर आप काइट इंस्टॉल कर लेंगे तो. Anybody who has not got this file? I think मैंने सबको की है. And why other people are not joining? अगर जैसे they are all of your friends, you all are friends, so why like the strength is only 8 people? In class we had a lot more people. अभी ऑनलाइन सिर्फ 8 क्यों, जबकि सबको घर से ही ज्वाइन करना है? Why so? If anybody knows. Okay. Yeah, how are you, Parth? In meanwhile you were sick. So how are you now? Good? Okay, yes. Good to go. Good to. So हो गया सबका open? Shall we begin? और किसी को कोई issue आ रहा है तो बताओ. So I'll help you out. किसी को ट्रबल हो रहा है स्पाइडर ओपन करने में या इन रीलोकेट इन फाइंडिंग द फोल्डर इंपोर्ट? ओके. बस ये ध्यान रखना, जो आपके यहाँ पे डायरेक्टरी आप मेंशन करोगे, इट शुड बी द प्रॉपर डायरेक्टरी, जहाँ पे आपका कोड, जहाँ पे आपका डेटा सेट, जहाँ पे आपने दोनों फाइल सेव किए हैं, एवरीथिंग शुड बी इन द सेम फोल्डर जिसका आप पाथ यहाँ दोगे. सो इफ दिस पाथ इज रॉन्ग देन आपका कुछ भी इंपोर्ट नहीं होगा. बी केयरफुल विद दिस पाथ. आइदर वहां से विंडोज में जाके कॉपी पेस्ट कर लेना, or you can just click on this folder and choose the folder where you have downloaded all this code. And just to cross check, यहाँ पे नीचे option है files. You can click on file here and then you'll see what all files you have in this folder. And if your file जिस पे आपको काम करना है is there, it means you're in the correct folder. You can just double click on it. Let's say मुझे ये मेरी फाइल है, आपकी जॉनी आपकी ओपन कर देना. I'll double click on your file. Since it is a Jupyter notebook तो इसमें नहीं होगी. या प्रॉपर तरीके से नहीं. देन py फाइल जो मैंने अभी सेंड की है उस पर डबल क्लिक कर देना. इट विल ओपन राइट अवे. ठीक है. जस्ट गो टू दिस फाइल्स हियर. एक सेकेंड में हाईलाइटर लेके आती हूँ. स्पॉटलाइट. हियर files, and then you will find these files and then just double click on that file. .py file, and then it will open. Okay, Johnny is done, and who else is done? Parth is also done it. बाकी सबकी ओपन हो गई है. Try doing the import part. If you are able to import it, it means you are good to go. अगर import में error आ रहा है, it means import से मेरा मतलब you are importing these train test files, not this sklearn and pandas, train test file. अगर इसमें कहीं issue है, then it means you are in the wrong folder. ठीक है. अशांक, ऋषभ, रूपा, संचित आपका हो गया? करिश्मा, ऋषभ, संचित, रूपा, अशांक. अचल आपका हो गया? बता दो, then I'll start the part, and maybe आपका फिर open ना हो, then it's not a good thing कि आप you're still there and मैं proceed कर जाऊँ. अचल बताओ. संचित, ऋषभ, रूपा, आप भी बताओ प्लीज. If status underscore prediction underscore model and algo underscore class, ये दो फाइल शेयर किए मैंने. संचित एंड रूपा. Okay, Rishabh, I've emailed you these two files which you can see on my screen. Status underscore prediction model और एक algo underscore class. तो download them and Spider-Man को open कर लीजिए. Okay. So Spider में just be careful with this folder. उसी folder को select करना जहाँ पे आप download कर रहे हैं. Either copy paste the path और just select from this folder and आप जाके folder को choose कर लीजिए and then you will be able to run the code. यहाँ एक बार देख लो, यहाँ पे go to this files and then you will be able to see that if you are in correct folder. If you see the code, it means you are in the correct folder. आपको कुछ और दिखाई देता, then it means you have chosen some other folder. So you have to be careful with this path. आप सही पाथ दोगे तभी चीजें चलेंगी. Rupa, don't know, like my voice is audible to all. हो गया ऋषभ एंड संचित आप दोनों का? ठीक है, संचित आप और बताइए. रूपा को मेरी आवाज नहीं जा रही. ट्राई इंपोर्टिंग दिस ट्रेन एंड टेस्ट फाइल. अगर ये चल रहा है देन वी आर गुड टू गो. किसी का इसमें एरर नहीं आना चाहिए. यू शुड बी एबल टू इंपोर्ट दिस ट्रेन एंड टेस्ट फाइल. because they have to be on the same folder. ठीक है, चलो लेट्स बिगिन. सो आई जस्ट रन. आपको उसमें रन करने के लिए just select, see you can do two things. Either if you want to run the complete code, बस यहाँ जो ये button है, either go on run and the shortcut for is this F5, or you can see this button here, you can just click on it and your entire code will run in one go. And इसमें अगर आपको select कर करके run करना, let's say I just want to run this one line, either you select it or click on this line then and press F9. मेरे लैपटॉप में I have to press function key along with F9. Maybe in your laptop F9 will work. तो आप चेक करो F9 काम कर रहा है या फिर function and F9 is working. You have to see what is how it is working in your laptop. So single selection के लिए F9. If F9 is not working, then function and F9. So you can select multiple lines and आप उसको run कर सकते हो one by one. ठीक है? So once you are able to run them, you see this kind of result on the right hand side. So these are my results. अगर कुछ error होगा तो मुझे right hand side पे error दिखेगा. Now there is one more thing here. मैंने कल भी बताया था. Like I have imported my train data here. I have imported my test data and I've created a master data by concatenating. So आप variable explorer में यहाँ जाओगे here on the down. You go variable explorer here and see. You can see your data frames created. जो आपने import किया. This is my test data. ये इसमें 367 rows है, 12 columns. In train data, I'm having 614 rows and 13 columns. Master data is a combination of all, and these are my columns. I can check my data frame by just double clicking on it. ठीक है, मैं double click करूँगी. I can visualize my complete data frame. So you can do it for both train and test. So it helps you. Again, but a personal choice कि if you want to work with Jupyter or Spider, but पता होना चाहिए time. ठीक है. So is everybody able to import train and test till here? ये मैंने समझा दिया था तो मैं आई वोंट बी एक्सप्लेनिंग अगेन. वेयर वी लेफ्ट ऑफ मैं वहीं से शुरू करती हूँ. So I'll just run. I won't run the complete code. I'll just select and so this was मैंने सारा code run किया, didn't get any error, so I'm able to execute it. So I've done it till line number 138. हमने कल यहाँ तक किया था. I was explaining this group part. ये थोड़ा समझ में आया था, थोड़ा नहीं आया था, so I'll be covering it again. उससे पहले I think it was clear to everybody what we were doing. ठीक है. So till 138 I've done. Now what I've done here, see once, as you can see here, that I'm having missing values only in, let me check. So I'm missing values in loan amount. Loan amount turn के लिए I'll be using loan amount bin. तो इसमें मेरी missing values है and loan amount में मेरी missing values है. These loan status missing values are because ये हमारा test data which we have to make predictions for. So what we have to treat is just two things. एक second. Error that train CSV does not exist. Actually, you are in a different folder. That is why. आप अपना ये पाथ चेक कीजिए. You have to, ये आप फोल्डर का पाथ सही दीजिए जहाँ पे आपने ये सब डाउनलोड किया है. You are in a different folder. That is why that is saying कि this does not exist. और आपने ये train test file किसी और folder में डाली है. If you are in the correct folder, then put those files in here as well. बाकी सबका ये इतना रन हो गया. So this is missing, this is missing and this is missing. ये हम consider नहीं करेंगे because इसकी जगह will be taking this one, loan amount bin. ठीक है. So these three columns are missing. बाकी का data clearing हमने कल discuss किया था. So this loan status 367, these are the entries जो हमारी test data की है. So we won't be cleaning them. Sorry, we won't be treating them because इन पे हमें prediction करनी है once we segregate. Rupa, I've sent you the mail. So these two files, status prediction underscore model and algo underscore class. So इनको download कीजिए. So आज we'll be working in Spider. So download them all in the same folder. And उस folder का path, just you see here, give the path of that folder here. अगर path नहीं दे पा रहे, then just click on this folder and choose that destination folder जहाँ पे आपका सब code और सब data stored है. So once you are done, so then you will be able to run the code. Just to verify, you see here we have files. एक second. Just to cross check, when you're done with the folder location, just go to this files here. And then once you click it, you'll see all the files जो आपकी इस folder में है. तो इसी में आपको जो मैंने file share किया वो मिलेगी. Just double click on that file and that file will open on the left hand side. ठीक है. And after that, run all the commands till this line number 138 till here. ठीक है. Now here हमने कल बाकी सब किया था. We were treating loan amount जिसमें I've used iter rows. So I'll be explain it again क्या होता है iter rows में. So what I've done here, I've used group by. So मैंने कल bin बनाए थे. See, I'm trying to fill the loan amount कि कैसे we can use mean median, but if we are able to derive a column from others, then why not to do that? That is a good way to do. So I'm trying to derive the loan amount given gender, dependents, self-employed and loan term bin. What was loan term bin? मैंने कल binning किया था data में. That I've segregated my data. That is, if the loan amount term is between 6 months till 121 months, then it is a 10-year gap. If 120 months से लेके 240 months है, then 20 years loan amount का tenure है. 240 months से लेके 360 months है, then the tenure is 330 years, sorry. And if the loan amount tenure is 360 months till 480, that was the maximum value we had, the loan amount tenure is 40. So मैंने bin बनाया था because the reason was because there can be n number of values between 6 months till 120. हमारी बहुत value की 120 आ जाए, 111. So because they are regular values, so there can be any. So उस combination में मिलना मुश्किल है. So that is why I've created bin here. So bin एक broader हो गया कि it will cover more of your values. 120 value आपकी cover कर जाएंगे ये. ठीक है. So what I'm doing here, I'm doing a group by. So मैं group by कर रही हूँ so that I can treat my loan amount on the basis of gender. So I'm trying to see if given a gender, a number of dependents, number of self-employed, and कितने दिन के लिए लोन दिया गया है. So if given these conditions, what was the loan amount at that time? So using group by command, I'm finding out कि इनके तो मैंने group by किया और loan amount की मैंने क्या लिया है mean. So if these were the conditions, let's say मैं अभी आपको data frame दिखाऊंगी that if a gender was male and dependents was 0, self-employed भी नहीं है, loan amount tenure 10 years, तो उस time पे loan amount का mean value क्या रही है? So I'm trying to find out that value, and given those conditions, I'll replace my missing value with that value. ठीक है. So I'm creating. I'll run this. I'll just select it in F9 function F9 in my laptop. So this command is executed without any error. Let me erase all these drawings. You see, I'm able to execute this command. Now, in order to check what this group data is, we go to this variable explorer here, bottom, and then you'll have this group data. Say in my it's created here. I'll just click on this group data. I'll double click on it, and then I'll be able to see my data frame. So this is my data frame जो मेरा group by से बना है. And what it says that if a gender is 0 and dependents भी नहीं है, सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड भी नहीं है, एंड लोन अमाउंट का टेन्योर 10 साल है, तो मेरा लोन अमाउंट मिसिंग है, मतलब इस कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ मेरा लोन अमाउंट, मतलब दिस कॉम्बिनेशन हैज नॉट अकर्ड, तो इसने यहाँ पे नैन दिया. बट विद अनदर दैट इफ जेंडर वाज 0, फीमेल हमने लेबल एनकोडेड किया है, यू कैन क्रॉस चेक द वैल्यूज, हमने ऊपर कोड भी लिखा था, सो यू कैन क्रॉस चेक द वैल्यूज थ्रू दैट. So if gender is 0, dependent 0 है, self-employed नहीं, and the loan amount tenure is 20 years, then मेरा loan amount का जो mean value रही है, that was 130. Okay, so मुझे एक combination मिल गया है कि if these were the situation, like if these were the conditions of a person, that if she was a female and dependents भी नहीं थे and self-employed and loan amount का उसने 30 years के लिया, then this was the mean of loan amount given to her. ठीक है. So similarly I found out multiple condition, multiple combinations here, like this was for male, if this is the combination, तो उसमें loan amount का mean ये रहा था जो ऐसी situations में दिया गया है. So multiple combinations found out for gender, dependent, self-employed, loan amount, term bin, and then उसके respective में mean amount, loan का mean amount. So now अगर in my original data frame, so forget about this loan amount column now. If in my original data frame, if talking about just these 4 columns here, if I'm having certain kind of this combination, if the gender is male, if let's say talk about row number 19, if I'm having a similar kind of row in my data frame, master data, that if the gender was male, dependence was 0, self-employed, he was not self-employed, and were true on the left hand side, similar to, then हम nan value को इस 152 से replace कर सकते हैं. So I'm just trying to use this logic that with these combination, if we have a nan value, then fill that nan value with 152. If this was the combination in my data frame that given male and number of dependents was 1, but not self-employed and loan tenure was 30, तो अगर वहाँ पे मेरा loan amount nan था, तो उसको इससे fill कर दीजिए. Try to understand what I'm saying. Just a way of reading that you're deriving a single value from multiple columns. कि how these combination, मतलब और भी आप इसमें डाल सकते हैं. It's not कि आप इतना ही डालो. You can use other as well, but I'm just giving an example कि how you can use other columns to derive value from them. ये समझ में आया? How can you can use it? इसमें किसी को कोई confusion है? So this is what I'm doing here. So now let me close this data frame. Okay. So this now, one more thing. Now this was my data frame. We'll be using iter rows. You see, we have to make a combination. एक second, let me bring in the pen. So what I'm saying, we have to look for a combination this way. मुझे रो वाइज कॉम्बिनेशन देखना है, मुझे रो नंबर 20 जैसा कॉम्बिनेशन देखना है, रो नंबर 8 जैसा कॉम्बिनेशन देखना है, दैट इज दीज वैल्यूज. सो हाउ डू वी फाइंड आउट द कॉम्बिनेशन यूजिंग रो वाइज? आइडियली हम कॉलम वाइज तो लुक कर लेते हैं, लेकिन हाउ इट इज डन यूजिंग रो वाइज? तो उसके लिए लाइक दिस रो हम कैसे ये वैल्यू निकालेंगे? आइटर रोज ये चारों एक साथ आकर हो रही हो, राइट? अंडरस्टैंड? तो इसके लिए वी यूज, तो जो माइटर रोज यूज किया, आपकी 4 वैल्यू इकट्ठी कहाँ पे आ रही है, यू गेट दोज वैल्यूज देयर, यू गेट द इंडेक्स एंड वो लोकेट हो जाएंगी. So उसके लिए we'll be using here iter rows. So this was my data where I've done group by for gender, dependent, self-employed, and I've found out the mean amount for loan. ठीक है? So I've given the name as group data here. Okay. Now this is just to check null values. Now I want to iterate over the data frame we just saw now, जिसमें हमने grouping किया था. So the syntax is group data, that is the name of data frame which I gave, dot iter rows. It means I want to iterate over the rows, not the columns. I want to iterate over the rows. ठीक है? Now उससे पहले let me say I want to print index, comma, and then let's say I just want to, I will select this and function F9 or F9 for system. So what it is? See, I've gotten my result. जो मेरा data frame था, उसमें next number. Is it same with everybody? My voice is not clear. I don't know. So give me a second. I'll reconnect. What's wrong? Let's disconnect and I'll be back again. Maybe at that point, ठीक हो जाए. Am I good to go now? Am I like my voice is clear? Okay. So let me ask Alok sir. So Alok sir, are you there? Alok sir.
Yes, Sujata, I am here.
Yeah sir, मुझे एक बार presenter बना दीजिए. There was some problem with my voice.
Sure. Sujata, you are presenter now.
What I'm doing for index value and रो मीन्स ये मुझे पूरा जो कॉम्बिनेशन था दैट वैल्यू स्पेसिफिक कॉम्बिनेशन की जहाँ पे मेरा जेंडर था एंड देन पूरा रो व्हिच आई वाज पुट इनटू दिस रो देन यू सी नॉट ऑडिबल व्हाट्स रॉन्ग Is it okay now? I hope so. आलोक सर, सॉरी टू बॉदर यू अगेन, एक बार फिर से प्लीज प्रेजेंटर बना दूं.
Okay, Sujata, no problem. Here you go. Your presenter now. Please continue.
Yeah. So, is it good now? Yeah, maybe still the same problem. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think there is a lag. So, I don't know. I'm not getting any responses. God. Good to go. चलो ठीक है. Good to go then. Finally. Okay then, what I've done here is we did the group by, and I'm just trying to print the values just to show कि iter rows में कैसे result आता है. So what I've done here, initially I've printed index followed by the row value, and row values are what जो मैंने data frame पे दिखाया था, that complete row value जिसमें हमारी multiple था, that we have gender first, then self-employed, then dependents, and then loan tenure. So that row, specific row, all these values, so they are were stored into, they are all stored into row. Index, as the name suggests, will only store the index values. So I'm printing them here, and this is my result on the right hand side. So this is the index number. So at index number 27, the row occurrence was that gender was 1, the number of dependents was 2, he was not self-employed, and the loan amount tenure, so loan tenure was 40 years. And the mean loan amount was the 138. So these all are the occurrences जो मेरा group by हमने किया था, which I've gotten from that. Okay. So इस ये वाला clear है कि ये result कैसे आए, like what this output is all about. इसमें किसी को कोई confusion है, because now we'll be working on this output only in order to treat the loan amount missing values. इसमें किसी को कोई confusion है what this is? If there is, please बताओ. These are index values. Yes, Johnny, it is iter rows. Iter rows. In order to iterate over the row values, that was जो हमें, as I'm showing here in the figure, जैसे ये थोड़ा टूटी फूटी है, this was for gender. जैसे मैंने आपको data frame दिखाया था ना, in order to see कि वही row values मेरी जहाँ पे data frame में है, I want to fill the NaN values with loan amount missing. So in order to access these row value, I've used iter rows. And this is the output from iter rows. This was complete one row, like column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, लेकिन row एक है, row number 27. बाकी सबको clear है what this iter rows is doing and how I'm getting this output? Anybody is having any confusion? If anybody is having any doubt, please बताओ. Okay then. Good to go. So let me remove it now. Yeah. So उससे पहले what we have done is here, in order to see the missing value, see here what I'll try to do missing, and I see a combination in my data frame that where the loan amount is with NA working it through me an error that you cannot like we were not able to check that if simultaneous loan amount is NA because it gives me complete data frame. So what I've done is I've tried to convert those true false values into an integer. So when I run this command shift F function F9, you see I've gotten, okay, I've already converted to int. So there was, if we run this command, we would get a true false. So it's hard to search for true false. You can do for that as well, but for easy purpose, what I've done is yeah, we have got true false. So what I've done here is I'm trying to convert it to dot as type int, where I'll have a true means where there is a missing value, it will be converted to 1, and when there is no missing value, it will be 0 only. So to help me out to search my data frame that where my loan amount is having a missing value. So usse pehle what I'm doing here is I'm going to this group data using iter rows, and I'm storing the respective value that for that specific row, because all these values were in my row. So for that specific row, store the loan amount tenure into this LTB, store the value of self-employed into this employee value, store the value of dependent. You see, I'll show you here. You see, this was one row. So if I'm saying row and in square brackets, I'm saying gender, it means I'm referring to this value. If I'm saying here row, loan amount, loan term bin, it means I'm referring to this value. See, in order to access to these values, I will have to give the column name, because then only, because without giving column name, I won't be able to access them. So I'm referring to all these values by giving their column name, and since they are stored in row, so I have to give row here. So row self-employed, it will refer to what? Because they are iterative, it will refer to the value of self-employed for every row. Okay, doing row wise. So similarly, use you're gone again. Now is it there? Yeah, still I'm not still not audible. Am I audible or still we are having the same issue?
Perfectly audible now, Sujata.
I don't know. So what we are doing, what I'm doing here, I'm just saving the temporary, I'm saving these values into this temporary variables. LTB, you can give any name here. मैंने थोड़ा similar सा नाम दिया so that I'm able to identify that what this is referring to. ठीक है, so storing those values here. Then उसके बाद just print. It's not mandatory. It was just to check the values. Okay. So उसके बाद what I'm doing is I'm trying to search the location where master loan amount flag is equals to 1, means where this column is having a missing value. If I'm saying loan amount flag is equals to 1, so here we have done just right now. So if loan amount flag was 1, like here, it means there is a missing value, because what we have done above, if loan amount is NA, then convert it to as type int. So if we have a true, then it will be converted to 1. So similarly, if loan amount flag is equals to 1, means if the value is null, and that is why using logic operators here. So if the loan amount value is missing, and along with that, if the loan amount tenure is equals to this value, that is जो भी हमारा simultaneously सभी rows में value आएगी, if they are equal, like I'm looking for a combination. अगर if all these values are present, that is if loan amount tenure is equals to this LTB, that is a temporary variable, gender is equals to gen value, dependence is equals to this dep value, self-employed, I'm referring to this, and साथ में मेरा loan amount is missing, then with respect to that, give me, so this is all I'm referring to rows. You see, we have done log. So the very first occurrence for log will be always referring to rows. So this all what I've highlighted is referring to rows. So I'm looking for these rows combination. जहाँ पे I'm having these values for rows, and उसके respective में give me just this column. You see, let's say I'll give an example. So if I say master, and then I say, if I say this one, comma. So this is all lock what we have done. I'm using the same thing. Okay. So when I run this F9, you see I've gotten all occurrences where my NaN value is there in my loan amount column. So what I've done here, I'm asking for a row because in lock the very first occurrence will refer to row. So I'm saying where my loan amount flag is 1, only pick those rows, and after that give me that column which I'm giving here, that is loan amount. So give me loan amount column and all the rows where this loan amount flag was 1. So you see, and where we have done loan amount flag equals to 1, where we had NaN values, so it gave me the column this one and row values like the row number where the loan amount flag was 1. So I'm getting location for all of them, and these are all the index values where I'm having a NaN, where my loan amount is missing. Is this clear what we have done in this line number 163? Am I able to make you understand, or having confusion here? This is lock command, lock iLock, what we have done in class.
Ma'am, I just missed a few bits and also I could not understand. Ma'am, what are we doing with this master.loc, as in like we're trying to find the index?
No, see, I'm including so many values here, so it might be confusing for you. So I'm just trying to explain ki what this is doing. Just the concept explain करने के लिए, because यहाँ पे and operators and I'm checking for multiple condition. उसके समझाने के लिए I'm just using a simple example. Will not be using this. I'll be deleting it. So this was just for understanding purpose. Ki what we are doing here. I'm looking for all the row values here where these conditions satisfy, and when these conditions are satisfied, just give me this column value. So I'm giving just an example, short example.
Okay.
So ये समझ में आया is so where we're looking for rows where these conditions satisfy, and what are we looking for condition? That was where the loan amount flag was 1, and what do we refer by 1? That is the loan amount was missing, and along with that, and what is the situation of and, that all the conditions should satisfy. Okay, so when the loan amount was missing and along with that the loan amount tenure was equals to LTB value, that was we did iteration by using iter rows. Gender was the value which we got using iter rows. Dependencies, we checked for all these values and asked for that only give me this column, like I'm doing here, that give me rows where loan amount flag is 1 and column wise only show me this column here. So uske liye what I'm allocating the value, that is LOA value. So what was loan amount in my row? The mean value. So where this combination is there, so what I'm trying to do is here, let's say using this combination, I'm looking for this combination, then I'm asking for a loan amount column, and it means these loan amounts are missing. So uske liye what I'm filling is LOA value. And what is LOA value? The mean value जो हमने अभी group by से, see we have used group by here. So what I've done here, I've used mean command. So this loan amount जो हमने अभी data frame में देखा था, they were mean values. So those mean values I'm storing into this LOA value. So I'm looking where these conditions satisfy, give me that loan amount column, means we have missing values, and into these missing values fill LOA value. And LOA क्या है? The mean value here. Clear? So this is how I'm treating the loan amount. Wherever there is a missing, these conditions satisfying. हाँ जी Johnny.
तो एक तरह से मैम जो लोन अमाउंट वैल्यूज जो मिसिंग थे उसके लिए फर्स्ट वी क्रिएटेड दैट आइटर रोज की बेसिस ऑन द डिफरेंट कंडीशंस वी कैलकुलेट द मीन and in those what do you say wherever the missing are there, we put these we impute with these missing mean values like that.
Yes, given these conditions satisfied,
yes,
only then we have treated the missing values. Let's say let me bring in my data frame. So let's say if the combination, एक second. So let's say in my master data, if I had a combination of such kind, let's say I had a combination of such kind, and then the loan amount was missing, then what I've done there, that if this condition, that if these combinations are there, so they can add dependents and add self-employed, that lock what you're doing. So I'm just trying to see that if all these value exist all together and the loan amount is missing, then fill that loan amount with this value. Similarly, if these conditions exist all together in my master data, and along with that loan amount column we have a missing value, then fill that missing value with 120. So I just try to look for combination that if given these four combination occur together and simultaneously loan amount column is missing, then fill that loan amount with this value. So try to understand what I've done there. Are you able to understand, or want me to explain again?
Yes, I understood. But ma'am, जो ऊपर जो nan आ रहा है, then that like 10 वाला उसका क्या होगा?
Maybe it's because ki there is no such value at such combination, or mean निकालने के लिए it might have at some point was having a nan value. If you are having a nan value, then you cannot take out the mean. So it might be that there was no such combination, or there was a nan value that it was not able to find out the mean. क्लियर हुआ, समझ में आया सबको, या कंफ्यूजन है अभी भी? जॉनी, आपको क्लियर हो गया?
हाँ मैम, like clear हो गया.
Okay. What about others? Are you like, is it clear to you or still having confusion? It takes some time if you want time, like समझ के देखो code को. If still having some confusion, please tell me, I'll explain it again. So is anybody having any confusion, or shall I proceed with next line? संचित, ऋषभ, मिताली, पार्थ को आप सबको समझ में आ गया? Just got response from Rohit, Achal and Karishma and Johnny. So rest of the sari was able to understand, make you understand. Okay then. Okay, then moving on. Now once I run this entire code, I'll just select it and do F9, shift function F9, and then I check my null values here. So when I see and F9, okay. You see now I'm having just missing values in loan amount term. We won't be tracing, we won't be treating them, but it is required for loan amount bin. Okay, then loan status हम नहीं करेंगे. We won't be doing for loan status because this is what we have to make the predictions for. उसके बाद I need to, एक second, I've done something wrong here. I should have created this value earlier because give me line number 163. I'm just treating it before I'm creating a loan amount bin, so that my bins does not have a missing value. So what I've done, line number 163, I've just brought up here, line above line number 114. So I treat my loan amount term before, and then I'll create bins. Okay, now I'll check my values, missing values. The loan term bin, we have still one missing value. Loan, we won't be taking this loan amount bin here. Take a second, guys, something is wrong. Let me run this again. Yes. Now how many missing I'm having? Just loan amount bin is missing and loan status is missing. This we won't be treating, and loan amount bin we won't be taking into our data, because instead of this we'll be taking this loan amount. See, दो चीजें हैं and they are same. Loan amount and loan amount bin. Loan amount bin is derived from this loan amount column. So for loan amount, I won't be taking ये मैं bin वाला column नहीं लूंगी, because you know loan amount is much more significant as compared to years. तो मैं bin इसमें नहीं लूंगी. I'll take loan amount here. And for tenure purpose, you can use take loan amount tenure, or you can take loan amount term bin as you wish. But मैंने इसमें bin लिया है. I've not taken loan amount term. Okay, they both are same, like they're derived from the I've done binning on loan amount term, and then I've derived this loan term bin column. Similarly, I've done binning on loan amount, and then I've derived this loan amount bin column. Okay, so I won't be taking this bin for loan amount. I'll be taking loan amount column, which was original. Okay, now moving on, since our data cleaning is done, we have removed outliers. Now one other thing I've done is I've done segregation here. Now you can do on index basis, but what I've done, I've just picked up by loan status values. So I've done train data, that is where my loan status was not null. So this came out to be my train data. And where my loan status was null, this came out to be my test data. When I run them, and when you go to variable explorer, you'll find that they are created there as well. See here. So you see my train data is created, train clean. So you see 367 rows and 16 columns. Similarly, for train column, 614 rows and 16 columns. You can go to Variable Explorer and just check your data frames. Okay, this is what is convenient about Spider. So till now, is anybody having any confusion? Iske baad, I'll tell what will be doing. Till this point, is anybody having any confusion?
मैम अगर इसके बेसिस पे स्प्लिट ना करके हाउ कैन आई ब्रिंग इट, जैसे हमने अर्लियर वी कॉन्कैटिनेटेड द ट्रेन एंड टेस्ट एंड वी वांट टू ब्रिंग इट बैक टू द ओरिजिनल डेटा फ्रेम के बेसिस पे, तो हाउ कैन वी डू दैट, लाइक बेसिस ऑन इंडेक्स और what else?
Yes, because there is no other way. Either you have to look for null values or you have to look for index values.
So मैम तो इंडेक्स तो इसमें लाइक स्टार्ट फ्रॉम जीरो, so how should we give it, like जैसे इसमें 614 है in train, so 0 to 614 or 0 to 613 we should give, how is it?
So
Like
to 615, if you give lower bound, it will go to 614. 615 is not there, but won't throw any error. Let's say if I print this one, F9. 1 second, and let me do it as D, and then D dot. So after I print it, won't work like this way. Oh God. Let me just go to Variable Explorer and see. Yeah, here is my D. Yeah, 614. 0 is included. So I'll be doing till 614. Mhm. Till this way, it is there. Was this the last value? 613, or we have one more after this? If we do D1 here, yeah, this is we can do indexing. So I've got all my NaN values from here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
This way, or like it's not a good idea आप indexing देखोगे, check the length and all that. I would suggest this is like right approach, but yeah, again, what you are comfortable with or what one you can use that way, and unless you get the solution is good, correct. Okay, so I've done my I've cleaned my train data and I've segregated them basis on null values. And then this is just because it's not mandatory that you convert your target column into numeric one, but I'm just doing it here in order to show the correlation, because in correlation column object data columns with data type object does not show up. So iske liye I'm doing the fit transform. It won't affect any it won't create any effect on my results, because I won't be using label encoder into my algorithm. So I'm just doing this to convert my values. So it's not mandatory that you have to convert, but you can convert. It's a good way if you convert it. Either you use dummy variable or you use just dictionary or you use label encoder, any of the method will work. So I'm doing initially what my train underscore clean loan status is. I'll just show you. So it is yn. So when I make a transformation using label encoder and I run it, and then I see my column, so it will be 0, 1 now. You see, it has come out to be 0, 1, 0. Now where n is encoded as 0 and y is encoded as 1. Okay. Now I'll try to see the correlation, that what is the correlation, in order to find out what all columns should I pick up. So, 1 second. Yeah, here. Let me expand it. You see, this is what the heat map I've gotten. Now, after converting loan status into numerical values, I'm able to see my target column into my this graph. Now, as you see here, that with respect to loan status, all of my columns does not have such significant correlation values. You see, only what is significant is credit history. Apart from that, there is no major significance. That is, there is no major deriving factor that which could lead to loan status. My gender is 0.18, marital status is 0.91, dependent is 0.10. So you see, and all the values, there is no significance. Like no values are much, like you can put a threshold on. So in such scenarios, what we do is, since we have only one deriving factor, so we won't take only this variable. We'll take all of the variable because this standalone does not make an impact. Just like credit history is sufficient enough to make an impact on loan status. But apart from credit history, no other column is sufficient itself in standalone way that it is able to impact loan status. So in such kind of scenarios, we'll be taking all of the columns all together. So not just alone, they'll be collectively making an impact on loan status. So we'll be taking all the columns apart from that loan ID. And I think I might have dropped it earlier. No. So I think we don't have a loan ID, or I don't know, I might have dropped it. So we'll be dropping those columns like ID and all that, customer name and all that if there is. Else we'll be taking all these values. You try to understand, like, why am I saying? Is it clear that why we'll be taking all these values even if they're not significant? Only one value is significant, that is credit history. So we just cannot go with one column. And after that, neither of the column is sufficient enough because सबकी significance कम है, so we'll be taking all of them. Clear hai why I'll be taking all of them? Is anybody having any confusion? If there is, please tell me, then I'll be closing this heat map and then proceeding with the code. Okay. Now moving on. So we have seen that what all is important. So we found out that nothing such, we didn't find out so many columns which is, so we'll be taking all of them. So I'll be dropping. So this is just to see, just to copy paste the column name. That's it. So I'm dividing my data into train and test. So X and Y. So train underscore clean is my data where my loan status was not null. So I'm dropping temporary loan status, loan amount, term, because instead of this, I will be taking that bin values. One second. I've dropped both, sorry. These names I've given very confusing names. Yes, this is the amount, loan amount, and this is the tenure. I should have given different name. I myself get confused sometimes at times. So I'm dropping that loan amount column because again I have taken wrong. Oh, loan amount when, and then I want to drop. Let me just drop the bin values. Okay, now what I'm removing is, I'm removing my target column from my features. So XRR features and features can also be called as independent variables. So one and the same thing, you call them independent variables or you call them features. Okay, so I'm dropping my target column, that is loan status, and these bin columns, that is where I've created a bin for loan amount and where I've created a bin tenure, because I'll be using the columns instead of those bins. So I just take two values which are representing the same thing. I'm dropping both these columns, and along with that, I'm also dropping loan ID, which is there in my data. And one specifies the access that these all are columns. Okay, and then I'm defining my dependent column, that is my target, that is loan status. So when I run these, I'll have my X and Y created. So you see, I've gotten my X and Y. And when you go to Variable Explorer, you can visualize them. You just find out where your X and Y is. These all are the variables which we have created so far. So this is my Y having length of 614 rows, and I might have X somewhere up or down. Yes. My X is 614 rows and 12 columns. You see, how am I able to segregate my X and Y basis on my training data? Now comes a different story. Usse pehle, come to this one. You see, now I'm not importing scikit-learn anywhere. When you see below, I've not used scikit-learn anywhere. I'm just using import algo class. So what I've done here, I've created a code of my own, and I am using it as a module. See, just like we are importing sklearn, we are importing math, we are importing pandas. So they all are libraries, and from those libraries, we are importing different classes. So I've created my own module. So if I'm saying model, what I'm referring to, let's come to this now, algo class, algo underscore class.py. Is everybody having it? Okay. Now the reason I've done here, see, you can do these things here. There's no harm. You can do things, but just to explain a concept of class, I'm doing it here. I'm showing you. Okay. So what I've done here, I've created a NumPy. I've created a Python code where I've created a class called algos, and within that class, I've defined multiple functions. I've defined data splitting function. I've defined KNN function. I've defined a random forest algorithm function. I've defined multiple other functions which are not covered so far, but this is for support vector machine, SVM, and this is for logistic regression, and this is for creating data frames. So I've defined multiple functions within the class. Now this is one-time code. Once I define it, as we know, functions are used for that one time we define, we call them, and just the thing is done. We do not have to hard code them again and again. Okay. So simple here, I've imported all these libraries. I think you all are aware, except from this logistic regression and SVC. Random forest bhi मैंने नहीं किया है या, but you are aware of the working behind. पूरा नहीं तो थोड़ा बहुत. Okay, just अभी समझ लो, आपको random forest भी नहीं पता. So I'll explain it later on. अभी, but just introducing the concept of this one. So I've imported these libraries, NumPy. I've imported KNN. एक second, give me a second, guys. Now what I've done here, I've imported NumPy, I've imported K-enable classifier, random forest, SVM, logistic regression. These all are machine learning algorithms which we will be doing in coming classes. Train test split in order to train split my data into train data and testing data. Classification report and accuracy score and pandas. This all what is we require in order to create an ML model. Okay. So उसके बाद I'm creating a class. The class is used generally, let's say, अभी आपको समझ में आ जाएगा, one class and one parent where I'm able to define multiple functions. So if I need to call this function anywhere, I need to call this class and then I'll be able to define this function. तो अभी इसके लिए इतना समझे, जब हम करेंगे तब आपको ज्यादा अच्छे से relate कर पाओगे. So I've defined my class algo here, ठीक है. उसके लिए मैंने एक फंक्शन बना दिया, that will split my data. I think functions आपको clear है. That will take two input x and y. So algo dot train test split y. So because एक second, yeah, I do not need to write this as well here. Okay. So I imported train test split here. So train test split, जो वही command जो अभी तक हम देते आए थे, this is one and the same thing. Random state. What I'm returning x train y train, because what this will give me as my result, x train y train. मुझे function में क्या चाहिए? I'm creating values so that I get them as return. ठीक है. Once I'll have my, so अभी इसको समझो. ये वाला clear है what is done in this function. Is anybody having any doubt? In these initial lines, only in these initial lines. इसके बाद नहीं. Till here, what I've highlighted. Till line number 15. ठीक है. So I've created my code, another algo underscore class, and I want to use this as a module. तो मैं क्या करूंगी? They have to be in the same folder. So I'll go back to my code, and I've done import algo underscore class. So this was the name of my file in which I have created this class, and I've done this data split function. ठीक है? So that I can use it without defining. मैं सब कुछ यहाँ दोबारा नहीं लिखना चाहती, मैंने कहीं बना रखा है. I just want to reuse it. So I'll import that file here. मैंने यहाँ बनाया था, I want to reuse it. So I've imported my algo class. So when I run it here, F9, you see I'm able to import my algo class because they're in the same folder. I'm not getting any error. So after that, from algo class we have a class. उसमें जो मेरा ये पूरा कोड है, मॉड्यूल है, उसके अंदर मेरी एक क्लास है लाइब्रेरी जिसका नाम क्या है, एल्गोस. सो आई वांट टू, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना फ्रॉम sklearn इंपोर्ट लीनियर मॉडल, या फ्रॉम sklearn जैसे मैंने किया है, फ्रॉम sklearn इंपोर्ट लीनियर मॉडल. तो लीनियर मॉडल इज अ क्लास जिसके अंदर मेरा लॉजिस्टिक रिग्रेशन सेव्ड है. फ्रॉम sklearn डॉट matrix, sklearn इज माय मॉड्यूल जिसमें matrix इज अ क्लास, and from that matrix classification repose is a function, accuracy is different functions. So try to understand ki what now algos is. Algo class is the name of module जिसमें this is my class and जिसमें मेरा ये function है which I'll be calling. Now from algo class I'm importing algos, and what is algos? My class here. So when I run it, I'm able to import it. This is just for warning so that I do not get any warnings. I'll select and run it. Okay. Now you see what I'm doing here. I'm not using scikit-learn anywhere. I'm just calling algo dot, what was the name of my function here? Data underscore split. So I'm using the class which was algo. जो मैंने यहाँ था ना algo. I'm using algos here. So I'm calling this class. So it means from this class, what do I'm calling? So from the class algos, call the function data split. And now what I'm feeding into x and y. And what is x, y referring to? These here. So when I feed this, when I feed x and y into this data, into this function data underscore split, what will happen? हमने क्या define किया था function में यहाँ पे? So when x and y is fed into, तो मैंने train test split किया है उसपे, and what it is returning, x train, y train, x test, y test. That is what I'm returning into. Clear? So when I call this function, same thing will happen there as well, because मैंने जो यहाँ पे काम किया है, I've defined the function, but मैं इसको call नहीं कर रही, I'm calling it here. So as we have done functions till now, कि whenever we call the function, जो हमने function बनाया होता है, वो code तब execute होता है when we call it. So here I'm calling this function, and what I'm feeding, this x and y. So once I feed this x and y, जो return होगा, I'm saving that return into this x train y train. When I run it, F9. Okay. Okay. Now when I go to my folder and I see x train, y train here, you see my x, I've got an x test, x train, and I've got an y train, y test. In the bottom, there is y train, y test. See, I did not do it here. I've not imported scikit-learn, I've not imported model selection, train test split, nothing. I've just imported my module algo class, and usme I'm calling my class algos. And from that algos, I'm calling my data split function, where I'm feeding my original x and y data, and what it is returning me, x train, y train, because this is the way how I've defined the function here. I defined the function that it will take to input x and y. It will do the train test split part. It will do the train test split part given this random state, this, and the test size is 20. So it is giving me these values and I'm returning them. And once they are returned, I'm storing them in the same format. So you got to understand how this x train, y train is created, and how am I able to import another code as a module into my current code. ये समझ में आया? किसी को कोई confusion है? How this has worked? So this is what we call as creating our own modules. So I've created my own module called algo underscore class. So this was my module, and from that module Okay, our connection is back. Initially, it was lost. Okay. Yeah, the connection went away. So I was trying to connect with home Wi-Fi, but yeah, it has been re-established. So is it clear how this has worked? So you can reuse your code by creating them, by importing them as module and just calling those functions again. So I'm reusing my code. Let's say at some point I've defined this code. I do not want to do it again and again. So I just call this module into my existing code, and I'm reusing it by calling that module and calling the class name and the function name. This is what we do in scikit-learn. Scikit-learn, everything is defined at once. What we are doing, we are just reusing them. You see here, if I'm calling import sklearn, it means I'm calling sklearn module. And in that, we have a class called neighbors. And from that neighbors, we have a function defined as kneighbor classifier. So what we are doing, we are reusing them. That's all. So same thing we have done here, that we have created our own module called elgo_class. And I'm reusing that module. And from that, I'm calling, or you can say as I'm calling that class elgos, and from that I'm using this data split function. And see, when you see, just like we get suggestion, I don't know about maybe upcoming OSA. So you see, I get X and Y. Just some sklearn mein aata hai. See, because I've defined, while defining the code, I've said it will take 2 parameters. So it is telling me that it will take 2 parameters. So X, which is my trade data clean feature, independent features, and then Y. You see. So it helps you out. You can reuse your code. So similarly, I've gotten my train and test part here. So after that, I've defined my KNN algorithm. I've done all the import prior. So I'm just feeding in all the values, xtrain, ytrain, xtest, ytest, because okay, line by line, I've defined my algorithm here, kneighbor classify with numbers of neighbor as 7. Then I'm fitting into xtrain, ytrain. Then I'm making the prediction on xtest and storing into pred. Then I'm calculating accuracy score, because मुझे accuracy, मैं ऐसा कुछ किया है मैंने, so that मुझे बार बार ना करना पड़े. Let's say if I'm running this code, F9 this, okay, I need to run that as well. So I've done so because when I done this code, only one line of code, मुझे मेरा सारा result मिल के आ जाए. I've gotten this accuracy score of 62%, and this is my classification report. And इसके लिए I need to feed in all the training and testing data. तभी मैं prediction करके comparison कर सकती हूँ ना. So that is the reason I'm giving my training data here. I'm giving my testing data, ytrain, ytest, so that I'm defining my classifier. I'm fitting my algorithm to my training data, and after that I'm making predictions here. I'm storing them into pred, and I'm printing the accuracy score. I'm rounding off it to 2 decimal places, and I'm printing the classification report. And after that I'm returning pred for a reason, because अभी तो मैंने KNN का रिजल्ट में predictions देख लिया, random forest का prediction देख लिया, SVM का prediction देख लिया, logistic regression का prediction देख लिया. We have not covered SVM and logistic regression so far, but we'll be doing them. I'm returning pred for a reason, because at the end I want to create a data frame so that I have all the predictions along with the original data कि मेरे पास उस customer का original data भी है, and what are the predictions made by algorithm, and what was the original value, so that in order to visualize key what all results, what kind of results are given by my algorithms. So it's up to you, but I like doing, मुझे अच्छा लगता है, so that I'm able to visualize कि कितने में कितने मेरी mistakes रही हैं. Okay, so it helps me out to identify which was the better one. And if I want to create an ensemble as well, so I can do the voting, that if KNN and RF and SVM, or if 30% of them are saying one, that is loan status was good, then the result can be good. So I can derive another result from these columns as well. Okay? So we can create ensemble out of them as well. So I've defined multiple column, multiple functions. This was for data splitting. This was for KNN algorithm. Similar way for random forest. Similar way for SVM and logistic regression. इनका intuition behind I'll explain later on coming classes में. But अभी के लिए just code समझ लो कि कैसे we can define multiple functions and we can reuse them. So this was for KNN. Similar way मैंने random forest में किया है. Imported my classifier, fit किया, predict किया, and then accuracy score and classification report. Similar for SVM, fed into my training data, testing data, imported my algorithm, prediction किया, fit किया, and accuracy report. Same चीज, same steps होते हैं हमेशा. Same with logistic regression. So I need to run them as well. So let me run it. ठीक है. Now when I run them, yes, I'm जैसे मैंने KNN का भी run किया था. It gave me this result. Now I will be running for random forest. So, what went wrong? Okay, so this is the result for random forest. Similarly, I can run other algorithms as well. You can define much more. So I'll do it for SVM. This is my accuracy for, and then for logistic regression. This is my result. You see how am I able to, when I run them all together, I'll get the results for all of them. You see, मुझे सभी के result आ गए. Random forest gave me accuracy of 70%. SVM gave me accuracy of 65. Logistic regression gave me accuracy of 75. And उससे पहले KNN था gave me accuracy of 62. So you are able to relate ki how without defining the sklearn or how without importing the algorithms here in my present working code, I'm able to use all of them and get the result. ये समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Similar way, end में मैंने क्या किया है? I've created another function in order to create the data frame where I'm feeding my X test, जो मेरा fixed है. उसके बाद I'm saying args, star args. ये star args clear है सबको, हमने क्लास में किया था. That you can star arguments, that you can feed n number of parameters altogether. You can give any number of values. It won't create any problem. Star args clear है सबको? अच्छा, इससे पहले अभी तक clear है ये algorithms का कैसे result आया before this data frame? Till now it is clear till line number 199. Is it clear how we have done? किसी को कोई confusion हो? Now, when the predictions are made by all these algorithms, KNN की अलग prediction आ गई, random forest की अलग prediction आ गई, SVM की आ गई, logistic regression की आ गई. I want to create a data frame that, along with my original values, I'm having the predicted values as well and the original y-test. So how do I do that? I've created a separate function for that, that is create df, and because x test will be my fixed, ये तो सबका same ही रहना है, so I've given a hard-coded parameter that there will be an x test always, and after that I'm giving star args, means any number of values can come in. So is the concept of star args clear? Why have you star args here? So that if I want to increase more algorithms, I can just input them and it will be accepted. कोई hard code नहीं है, okay? So I'm creating my data frame here, created a data frame. So my data frame should be created with X test because this is what we want. ये तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. Along with that, when you iterate over, so जो पहली value मैं दूंगी star args में, that is 0. But इसमें you have to be careful about the sequence that I'm saying KNN, sorry, args में 0 index पे I'm giving KNN pred. So when I call this function, so the very first value I have to give for KNN, because अगर मैं यहाँ random forest की दूंगी, Then while creating data frame, then the value will be referring to random forest, but the name will be for KNN. Okay. So इसमें थोड़ा ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा that order you give the same, or in the same order you have to pass on the value. So इसमें index 0 पे args में I'm referring to KNN prediction, then in index 1 I'm referring to random forest, then SVM, then logistic, then last the original values. And then when all of the data frame is created by these many command, I'm returning that data frame. Okay. So similar thing I've done here. The very first hard coded was X-test. I'm feeding my X-test here. Then I'm feeding my KNN because उसमें मैंने 0 index पे KNN का ही column name दिया है. Followed by random forest, followed by SVM, followed by logistic, and followed by original y-test. And ये values मेरी यहाँ से आ रही है because at every end of the every function I was returning the pred, correct? And ये मैंने return करके किसमें store किया था? LR pred में, SVM pred में, RF pred में. So जो pred हमने return किया था, I'm storing that into my these respective predictions, and I'm calling these values only. So when I run this command here, you see it gave up, and now a data frame would have been. When you go to Variable Explorer, and I go to my DF, here's my DF. Yeah. So these are my KNN predictions. This is my SVM prediction, and this is my original. This is my logistic regression. These all are my predictions, you say. Along with my complete data, I'm able to see what is the predicted value and what was the actual value. So you see now, majorly, like if talking about this one, I know that sabhi ne, every classifier has made this prediction as 1. So it is 110% 1. So we can make an ensemble that, let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 predictions. So let's say if out of that 3 are saying 1, it means that is a 1. Okay. So or let's say original as well. So let's say if out of these 3, if these 3 are or these 4 are saying 1, then it is a 1. So here ye sabhi 1 bol rahe, then it is 100% 1. I can create a new column, and this process is called ensemble, where you derive your results from the predictions of multiple column. Again, same with this column, it is a 1. Here ye sab 1 bol rahe hain, but original it was a 0. Okay. And if we talk about this, so we can go with the voting as well here. So this is a misclassification because ये wrong ही predict हुआ because original में 0 था और prediction क्या किया 1. So this is a misclassification where every algorithm went wrong. These scenarios our algorithm performed best because in सब में 1 ही दिया है, correct? Similar here, like KNN and SVM worked, उनका गलत prediction हुआ, whereas LR and RF were correct on their part because original was 0 and prediction क्या हुई was 0. इसमें again all these algorithms went wrong because it was 0 and predictions was made, original was 0. So you can do these analysis and you can derive your own result basis on voting. Yeah, you can see that if मेरे 4 algorithm में से 1 दिया है या 0, so you can derive your own result. Try to understand. So you can, so this will become, so one more column which you will create will be your ensemble result. कि अगर ये 0 था, ये algorithm is सही performing, so it is a 0. Or if all 3 are equal to 1 and this is also 1, it means this is a 1. So you can try to understand क्या कह. So you can derive your own result based on a new logic which you can develop from yourself, and that will become an ensemble. Means ensemble कैसे? I'm taking into consideration the result given by KNN, random forest, SVM, and logistic regression. In सब के result को लेके I'm deriving my new result. That is, it should be 1 or 0. So I'm taking into consideration, I'm making a new column, so I can take this as my final new column which I'll generate as my final output, and then see the results classification report as per that. So clear हुआ what we have done here so far, how we have used a module, how I've created a module, how I've used the module. and how have we created the functions. So अभी तक किस क्लास में किसी को कोई डाउट है, like how we have done so far till now? So now if you want to create another function, can you create it from yourself? मतलब इतना समझ में आ गया कि if I ask you to create it from yourself, can you do it? And what if, let's say, okay, without referring to the code, let's say if I say random or what if I say it this way, then what will happen? I've in my function, I've defined the test size as where it is 0.2, and if I give it here as 0.3 and a random state of, let's say, 20, so will it throw an error? Yeah, it will work. And if it will work, then which values it will take? बताओ मुझे how it will work. अगर if I'm giving these values here, I've given them while defining the function. I've given them here. You see, I've given them here. But what if I give them here as well? तो ये चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा, एरर देगा या चलेगा, तो कैसे चलेगा? ये वाली वैल्यू लेगा या वो वाली वैल्यू लेगा, या एरर देगा, नहीं चलेगा? कार्तिक is saying error. What about others? हाँ जी बताओ. ये वाली जॉनी ये saying ये वाली वैल्यू लेगा, बाकी इट विल वर्क रूपा, बट कैसे? लाइक कैसे चलेगा? एरर क्यों नहीं देगा और कैसे चलेगा? गिव मी द रीजन बिहाइंड. Why others are not responding? बाकी सब भी तो थे क्लास में from the day one. Why are you not participating? Yes, करिश्मा says ये वाली वैल्यू लेगा, जॉनी says ये वाली वैल्यू लेगा. रूपा आपने रीजन नहीं बताया why it will work. What about others? Ashank, Parth, Rishabh, Rohit, Sanchit, Achal. Latest value. Achal says latest value. नहीं रूपा भी मोर क्लियर, मुझे अभी भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा. सेम फंक्शन मतलब डोंट ट्राई टू रन इट. वो आई जस्ट वांट टू सी कि आपको कितना भी आपने कितना हैंड्स ऑन या रिवाइज किया है. मिताली, पार्थ, अशांक, संचित, रोहित, रोहित बताओ, संचित आप भी बताओ, अशांक. हमने फंक्शंस में डिफॉल्ट पैरामीटर्स पढ़े थे. सी what we have done here is I have given default parameters that if user does not specify the values, then by default ये चलेंगी हमेशा. But if user specify these values, then they will override them. So they are my default parameters. अगर user ने कुछ भी नहीं दिया, then they will be always there to make the test split part and give the random state. But if I'm giving these values, then these values will overwrite my existing values. So जो latest value मैं दूंगी वो चलेंगी. So if I'm giving test size here 0.3 and मैंने वहाँ 0.2 दिया था, so my distribution will be as per the latest value which I'm giving. My random state will be the latest value which I'm giving. वो default parameter है. So if I'm giving something new, my new values will overwrite these existing values. Okay. So this is the concept where we have done default parameters in functions. Clear? So let me run this and see. You see, when I'm running the code, you see the test size is 0.3. And if I do not specify this, it will pick those last values. मैं इसको हटा देती हूँ. Let's say I'm removing it here, and then I'm running it. It did not show. What went wrong? Wait a second. It threw me an error. Was it? Wait a second. It should not throw me an error, and it is throwing an error. Oh, sorry. What I'm doing wrong here is I'm calling the function here. So if I do them here, then I will be able to make changes to them. अगर अब मैं यहाँ इसमें सिर्फ xy देती हूँ, test size is equals to this test size and this random state. Now I'll be able, now they'll be default parameters, because अभी मैं function call के time इनको दे नहीं रही थी, so they were nowhere. So it was giving a type error. कि identified ही नहीं है. अब ये मेरे डिफॉल्ट पैरामीटर हैं कि बाय डिफॉल्ट मेरा टेस्ट साइज 0.2 लेगा, अगर यूजर देगा नहीं देगा रैंडम से 37 लेगा, और यहाँ पे ये वैल्यूज इन्हीं को रेफर करेंगी. सो इफ आई एम टेस्ट साइज इक्वल टू टेस्ट साइज, इट मींस आई एम रेफरिंग टू दिस. सो नाउ लेट मी रन इट. सी गो टू विंडो की ना, आई एम हैविंग अ विंडो है, इट्स नॉट विजिबल टू यू, बट आइडियली मेरी स्क्रीन पे 3 विंडो है. स्पाइडर की लेफ्ट हैंड साइड, राइट हैंड, इन द सेंटर हैविंग दिस गो टू विंडो, गो टू मीटिंग विंडो. सो मुझे इसको इधर उधर करना पड़ता है. ओके, now moving here. So if I remove this, so you see it gave me the default parameters that इसमें 4 पैरामीटर जाएंगे, x, y, text size और random state. अगर मैं यहाँ पे सिर्फ x और y दूंगी तो जो डिफॉल्ट है उसे चल जाएगा, that is 0.2 and 37. So when I run it here, तो ये चल गया. Now if I'm giving my own custom here, so let's say if I want to give this here, then it will work with this one 0.3. Got it? इसमें जो by default था वो pick किया. When I'm giving my own, it is taking my own respective values. So एक सेकेंड में आपको results दिखाती हूँ, तो उसमें आप you might be able to relate. We'll have the different number of rows. If I'm taking test size of 0.2, what typo? So when I run it, what is the size of my X train, Y train? So X train is 491 and X test is 123 with 20%. That was our by default test size. And when I do it the test size of 0.3, then this value should go 491 and 123. This should change. So when I'm running it and I'm checking, you see it came to be 429. Initially 491 था because हमने उसमें 20% test data लिया था. Now I've taken test data as 30%. My test size has increased and train size has decreased because जो by default parameters थे मैंने इनको override कर दिया. By default it was 20% and now I'm saying take test size as 30%. So by default parameters आप set कर सकते हो and if you want to override them just specify the value here. They will be overridden. ठीक है? कोई कंफ्यूजन है किसी को आज क्लास में या अभी तक जो हमने किया है? I hope it was clear. So हमने multiple concepts इस data cleaning से cover किए. We see how we can create our own modules, iter rows. We have studied label encoder. log ilog पे ज़्यादा hands on हुआ है. So this all comes by practice. मतलब जितना हम करते हैं उससे हम हर बार कुछ नया सीखते हैं. So any confusion so far? किसी को कोई भी doubt हो at any point? अपडेटेड कुछ नहीं है जॉन, इसमें सब वही है, कुछ भी मैंने चेंज नहीं किया है. या बस मैंने ये लास्ट में ये चेंज किया था, मैंने ये जो है ना ये चेंज किया है. ये इसमें मैंने आई डोंट नो मैंने क्या ले रखा था, मैं आई थिंक मैंने एक ही चीज को 2 बार हटा रखा था या पता नहीं क्या. आई जस्ट चेंज दिस वैल्यू, नथिंग एल्स आई हैव चेंज, एवरीथिंग इज सेम. मैं यहाँ आपको सेंड कर देती हूँ, इसको कॉपी पेस्ट कर लो चाहे एक्स पे, रेस्ट अदर इज सेम. कुछ चेंज हो तो just define this x, otherwise everything is same, nothing is changed. बाकी सबको क्लियर है? anybody is having any confusion हो तो बताओ कहीं पे कि how this code executed, how we have done this. Anybody? I hope it was helpful. बाकी जो ये SVM random forest logistic regression हमारे एल्गोरिथम में will do them in coming classes. But yeah, intuition की कैसे काम करता है I'll explain you. See, I think now it is clear कि how data cleaning is done, how we clean our data, how we make predictions, end-to-end steps सबको clear हो गए होंगे. Anybody is still there who is having confusion कि कैसे होता है from end to end? Importing data, performing the cleaning part, outliers, and then segregating the data and then making predictions. So जैसे अभी हमने किया, we made predictions here. So now for new data, where we have to make predictions on this test clean, this I would leave up to you. Only हमने सब data cleaning सब कुछ किया है. Now make predictions. अभी तो हमने train test split करके हमने prediction किया है so that we checked our accuracy. Now if our models are good या जो भी है, we have to make predictions on this test clean because इसमें मेरा lone status column वाला missing है. So we have to make predictions on this test clean. So this is your task कि you come up with the prediction this one. Okay? कर सकते हैं ना सब आप? Anybody think कि नहीं होगा या कैसे होगा? Any questions? हाँ जी बताओ प्लीज. Can you make the predictions on test clean data set? See, we have done all the cleaning part. Only just we have to make the predictions using same algorithms, and do not import any another algorithm because we will make predictions using these train algorithm. We have done training on them. So we'll make predictions using them only. If you import something other and you do that, see, there is no train test bit required. Everything is done just using this, what we have done here, using this clf.pred predict, and just feed in this clean data here, test data, and then you store the predictions. This is your task you have to do, and I think you should be able to do it. हमने इतना किया, you should be able to do it. Please tell me. I see only Rupa has responded. Nobody else is responding. I don't know where all you are, what all you are doing. हाँ जी, what बताओ क्या confusion आउट लाया है रूपा? हाँ जी, what about others? Why nobody is responding? Are you trying to understand the code? या Rupa, इसमें मैंने ना outliers की treatment कर रखी है. When you go to this code, we have done it in previous class. Earlier classes that we treated outlier value with the percentile thing. IQR ranges. The same thing I've used here. So here this is. I've used percentile, taken out 75 percentile, 25 percentile, and find out the maximum value. So just treated those values as that. So is anybody have any confusion, or shall we wind up the session for today if you're not responding? Nobody is responding here. At now, like right now. Yeah, I can go through this code and try to understand Rupa. If not, then I'll explain it in the coming class. Okay. Okay, then thank you everybody. आज का I think we are done with today. So इसको एक बार समझ के देखना. Try doing it yourself. Make the predictions on test data जिसमें हमारा loan status missing है. So try doing it on that and see the results. ठीक है? So thank you everybody for the session. See you next week again. So Alok sir.
Yes, Sujata.
Thank you Rupa. So thank you sir. हो गया आज का हमारा session.
Okay, very well. Thank you, Sujata, for being with us, and thank you guys for attending the lecture. See you next week with some new topics. Till then,
Yes.
take care. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Stay safe.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, signing off. Bye-bye.